Hey everyone, I'm Brian Parks, CEO of Synapse Software, and in today's video, I want to talk about customizing and configuring your service catalog. So, with that in mind, let's talk about some of the ways that you can customize your service catalog. So, the first one is with themes. And this is actually an area that's gone through some changes in the last few versions of CSM. So I'm actually excited to see what's changed in themes as we dive in. Then of course there's services, kind of the top level of your service catalog. There's categories, which are the next level down, and then finally subcategories. And with subcategories come specifics forms. So in this video, we're going to go through all 5 of these things. I'm not exactly sure how long this video is going to be, but bear with me. If it gets too long, I'll actually leave timestamps in the description below. So if you're only interested in one specific aspect of this, you can skip to the section that applies to you. So let's get into a demo. All right, so here we have a portal. This is the same portal that I've been using for the last couple videos. I started it with my Customize Your Portal in 10 Minutes video, which I'll leave linked down in the description. And then I did some more changes to it in, I think it was the last video, where I did anonymous access. So you can see if I click Service Catalog, I can see it even though I'm not logged in. So we're going to leave it just like this, and then we'll customize the service catalog. So before I get into it, let's go back to the portal, just leave it like that. Now the first thing we might want to change is themes. So let me go down to admin. Looks like I'm not even logged into admin, so I'll choose my local Cherwell browser connection. I'm running this all on my local machine, so, and I apologize, my cat's right here and his paw is right on the keyboard, so my typing might be a little bit slow and interesting. And you might hear some meowing as he's upset that I'm moving his paw while he's trying to nap. Okay, so we're going to go over to Browser and Mobile, Site Manager. Let's go over to the IT site. This isn't the only way to get to the service catalog settings, but this is probably the easiest way, especially if you don't want to go through a blueprint. So let's go ahead and edit that site. And let's go over to Menu, Service Catalog, click on Service Catalog. Then over on the Display tab, we see Style and we see Themes. So for style, cards with search is most likely what you want. It's the new look and feel of the service catalog that was introduced 9.3 or 9.4, somewhere back a long time ago, several years ago. So we'll stick with cards with search. And then obviously you can choose from a predefined theme. So I had dark green selected. But I believe that I can also create a new theme. And I'll splice that in right here. So to actually change that theme, we're going to go to create a new blueprint. Then under managers, go to themes. And here you'll see Action Catalog Classic and some other themes here. Basically all of these are corresponding to that list, that drop-down list on the previous screen where you could select the theme for the service catalog. So let's actually, I know I like this AC dark green, so let's copy and paste, because I like that. I want to use that as a starting point. And let's change the name to Synapse Software. Okay, so I'll go ahead and edit that. And then since we care about this mostly for the service catalog, we're actually going to go up to Property area and change that to Action Catalog. And now, of course, there's still no support for the Action Catalog widget showing up in the rich client, only in Portal. So we kind of have to fly blind here. But we can change some of these border colors. Some of these greens are a little bit dark. So let's see if we can open that up and lighten that up a little bit. So yeah, we'll stick with that. Say select, and we'll just do that again. I don't remember exactly what the color was. Yeah, I'll just kind of get it close. Obviously, if you have a particular color in mind, you would select a specific color and type it in probably on all of these panels. But I'm going to get it more or less close. Yeah, that sounds good. And let's leave that a dark color. So that's probably good. So we'll hit save, close. And now this isn't a blueprint, so we have to publish the blueprint. I'm going to do the big no-no and not save the blueprint and not scan for errors. This is a pretty safe blueprint, so I'm okay with that. But you should definitely always save your blueprints, always create a rollback blueprint, and always scan for errors. So let's go ahead and click publish. All right. Now I'm betting that we're going to have to reset IIS in order for this to show up. But let's see, just to be on the safe side. Aha! I forgot one important part of this configuration. Let's go back to admin, go back to browser and mobile, site manager, go back to those service catalog settings. So menu, service catalog, display, and let's choose our new theme. Here we go, Synapse Software. Save, close. Okay, now we can go to service catalog, and now we get our updated colors. And wow, is that an ugly color of green. So I probably won't keep it this way indefinitely, but that's how to change the colors on your service catalog and change the themes. Which means that if you're using custom CSS, you don't need to do that. My cat disagrees. You don't need to use custom CSS for your service catalog. Do you want to smile for the video? No? Okay. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's a little camera shy today. Okay, so that's how to change the look and feel of the service catalog. So let's actually add some items to the service catalog. So for that, can I help you? Okay, for that, I'm going to go into the rich client. Hi. For that, I'm going to go into the rich client, and we'll go to tools. No, wait, hang on. Not tools quite yet. We're going to go to new service. And for the new service that we're going to create, since I'm a software company, it might be nice to allow people to report bugs in some of the software that I've developed. So let's start with the service is going to be report a bug. Now, since I'm using demo data, it doesn't really matter who I choose here. Let's just say Cherwell admin, which is who I'm currently logged in as. Specifics name, for right now I'm going to use specifics generic. We're going to come back to that in just a minute. Description, we'll say allow users to report bugs they have found in my software. Actually, I think this shows up on the service catalog, so we might want to word it a little bit differently. Report bug. You have found in my software. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest blank. Don't believe that I need it. I'll say that's technical, right? Sure. All of this is configurable, right? Depending on how you are set up and how your services actually line up to what you're trying to do. So we'll just save this as is. And of course there is a lifecycle associated with this, so let's submit for approval, begin development, great, set as active. Okay, so now this service is active and we should actually be able to see it in our service catalog. We might need to update or IIS reset. So let's do that real quick. Then pop back here once it's done and refresh. Of course, that's going to kill my session, so let's just refresh the whole page. And now we'll go back to the service catalog, and something's not right because I should be able to see the service that I just created. Wrong place. Here we go. Visible in customer portal. Now, it might be because I haven't created any incident categories and subcategories. So let's actually just go ahead and do that. Fill out the entire thing, and then go back to the service catalog and see if it picks it up. So for that, we're going to go to Tools and Table Management. We're going to go to Incident Category. And let's just create a new one. So for service, obviously we're going to pick report a bug. And then incident category, the name is going to be the name of the software. So in this case, we'll do Twilio Map, which is one of my software products. It's actually a map that you can go and download from our website. I'll leave a link down in the description for that. Report a bug with our Twilio messaging map. Okay. Specifics name, still going to be generic. Visible in portal, you want that. I'm going to leave everything else the same. I'm not worried about localization right now, but we'll call that good. And let's go ahead and save that. I'm leaving images blank for all of these. Obviously, you can upload images. I don't have any on hand, that's why I'm not uploading anything right now. And let's create another new one. And the service is still going to be report a bug. And for this one, I'm going to reference a tool that I'm working on that's actually in sort of public beta right now. If you're interested in this, go ahead and shoot me a message. This is my export tool. So report a bug with the public beta export tool. All right. Specifics is still going to be generic. Visible in portal, yes. And everything else looks good. Go ahead and click Save. Now, once that's saved, let's go back to Table Management and add some subcategories. For each one of these, I'm just going to create one subcategory, and it's just going to say Report a Bug. So let's go ahead and create a new one. The service is obviously report a bug. Category is, well, the first one we're going to do is Twilio map. It's an incident. Subcategory is report a bug. Obviously, in your case, you might want to put something a little more explanatory here. I'm going to leave specifics name blank. This will actually be easier for configuration in just a minute. So we'll do that, report a bug, everything here looks good. Yep, I'll leave the default. If you have a specific team that's going to work these, you can add the team. I don't have teams set up because this is a demo system. I don't have a team set up to handle bugs, but it would go to, say, my dev team, my bug triage team or something like that, right? So we'll go ahead and save that, and then create a new one. This one still going to be report a bug, still going to be incident, still going to be well, in this case, it's going to be export tool, right? So category is going to be report bug. Description is going to be report bug. And we'll go ahead and save that. And now let's see what's going on in our service catalog. Because now we have all three levels, right? We have the service, we have this category, and we have the subcategory. So let's refresh and see if it pulls that new information. And it does. So here we have report a bug. We have the two categories that we created, export tool and Twilio map. And then I can click report a bug. Of course, if I click report a bug, it's going to jump into the whole login process, which I don't want to do right now. And I'm sorry, my phone is making some noise. So let me turn that off. Well, let's go back into admin. Create a new blueprint, go down to, I think specifics are supporting. Yeah, here we go, specifics, and let's create a new group member. Let's call this specifics bug report. Okay, cool. Yep, looks good. Okay. And now for this, I'm going to add a field called version. We'll make it a text field. Yeah, that looks good. And then repro steps. So basically, what were you doing that caused this? So let's do maximum. Actually, let's do maximum searchable. Let's try to do maximum searchable. There we go. And then let's just call that good. That's good enough for now. Okay, so save that. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, so now let's create a form. So specifics bug report. And let's add version. I'm doing this super quick. Obviously, I'd make it look prettier for a real production scenario, but let's add version and repro steps. Okay. Let's make this a bit bigger. Let's try to make this a bit bigger. My mouse is not cooperating today. Need to get my cat on that. Okay, let's save that to the blueprint. Let's make sure it's got a grid. Because I don't really care what this looks like, let's just make sure it has a grid. That's all I care about. Okay, so now let's go ahead and I will save this one. Okay, so working Cherwell blueprints. You can see I've saved quite a few blueprints. So I like to keep all my blueprints around. I know some people like to delete them because Once you've applied them, they're really not much use anymore, especially after you've applied multiple blueprints on top of that. I like keeping them around as kind of an audit trail of what I've done to the system, so that in theory I can take the original content, the original demo content that I started with, and apply a bunch of blueprints to it, at some point in the future, and rebuild, maybe messy content. Maybe there's a bug in a version that I want to get around. I think there's some value there. The other reason is that I'm a developer, so I am interested in kind of those intermediate states that might not be as useful to everybody. So let's name this. What is this? This is September 29th. This is first blueprint. My initials, and this is service catalog demo. Okay, save. Now let's go back home and let's publish the blueprint. I am going to scan the blueprint, but I'll cut that out of the video so you don't have to wait through that. And click publish. Alright, so now the blueprint's been published. Let's go back to Portal, but with a quick stop at IIS reset. So we'll do that, and it'll come back up. And now let's go back to the service catalog, refresh the portal. And now we do need to make one quick adjustment. So over here, when we were dealing with the categories, we set a specifics name. So let's go back to those categories. That's service report a bug. Here we go. Let's go over here and change the specifics to bug report. We'll save. Let's go to the next one. Report a bug, specifics, bug report, and save. Okay, so now if we go back to the service catalog and let's pick one and say report a bug. And of course, the REST API app pool is cold because I haven't used it in a while, so that'll take a minute to spin up, and then I'll log in. Alright, so here, let's describe the issue we're having. It is software stopped working. Of course, the super helpful description. Does this prevent you from doing your work? Yes. Does this affect multiple users? I don't know. So let's just say no. Alright, let's say submit, and it's submitted. So I could add a comment if I wanted to, but let's go over to the REST client and go find that incident. So go back home. Search. We want to search. We're going to search for incident, and let's just do open instance. There we go. And here's our new incident right here from the service catalog. Now, you'll see in our specifics, we have a version, let's say 1.0, and repro steps do some stuff. Obviously, UI is not pretty, but you get the idea. So here's the incident form, the rich client version of the incident form, whereas before we saw the portal version of the incident form. And here we have our new specifics form. So that's pretty much it. That's how to configure everything related to Service Catalog, from themes to the 3 levels in the Service Catalog: the service, the incident category, the incident subcategory, and then finally a new specifics form. So that's basically it for this video. If you have any questions about how to do this stuff, or any other Service Catalog related things that you want me to do a video on, go ahead and leave a comment down below or shoot me an email. Let me know what you want to see. Check out other videos. I think I mentioned a couple portal related ones so far in this video that I'll leave linked down in the description. Go ahead and check those out if you want more information on how to customize your portal. I've got plenty more on scaling out Cherwell and all sorts of other cool stuff that you can do with CSM. So be sure to check those out, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to see in future videos, and share this with your friends and colleagues. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.